So Sierra, I totally see you. I hear you. I see that you want to talk to somebody named Michael. Fantastic. I would love to connect you to Mr. Michael. One thing first is I need to talk to you about your guardian angel really quick. You have a guardian angel who's really sweet. She had a hard time breathing. She seems like she's older and almost like a mother figure. And then maybe we have some jewelry. I think she like attests to maybe it not being real, not necessarily being real jewelry. So she just wants to show that 2 cents, like, hey, I'm your primary guardian angel. I'm asking her how she passed. She's giving me a sign symbol like Cancer. Okay, so sorry about that. Now let's go ahead and get to Mr. Michael here. I need to turn this down. Holy monkeys. All right. So hold on. I'm having a hard time here. Sierra talking to Michael. So Sierra talking to Michael. All right. And I'm going to turn it down even more. Bam. Okay, good. I like it. Oh, Sierra says, it's my grandma. She just passed in August. Well, I'm like, I need to tell you that she's absolutely okay. She's at peace on the other side. She is over here and your primary guardian angel. So honestly, I absolutely love that. Maybe go check my website. I have what there. You can find everything at katothemedium.com. Sierra, I absolutely love that your grandma's coming through. Just making sure that you know that she's okay and at peace on the other side. I love this. Okay, so let's go ahead and talk to Michael. So Michael says that, hold on. He said he passed suddenly, unexpectedly. He just makes me feel like we have a really hard time breathing. He passed before his time. I feel like it's either... okay, so I'm going to give an analogy. I feel like I'm walking along, like I'm having an understanding of like what's happening to me right at the end, but there's almost like no way for me to react. I'm just realizing it. So it's like, I don't think there's enough reaction time. I think that he has a hard time breathing. He takes partial responsibility, but he didn't expect it to happen when it did. He's like, oh crap. Like, it's almost like he takes partial responsibility for the situation because he's like walking in it, doing nothing about it, taking care of it zero. Okay, hello Endless. Taking care of it zero, and then it just happens upon him, and then he's like, okay, and then has this realization, and then it happens upon him. He happens upon it, it happens upon him, and then he has this like realization or like cognitive, oh dang. It's almost like didn't get to something sooner. It's a surprised feeling. And I'm like, I don't think we should be that surprised considering the situation that we were in, but it is surprise. I don't expect it to go this way. Does that make sense? He's got darker hair. He's got very vivid eyes. What? Hold on. I'm asking him who you guys are, and he gives me a flower. Very simple, like a friend or brother type of energy. He said you didn't get a chance to say goodbye. You almost saw him right before or had a feeling something like this was going to happen. And she just keeps saying yes and yes. Okay, and Sierra says he was my brother. Okay, perfect. So he's a great communicator, obviously, right off the rip. We're just going to be fantastic. I can vibe with that. So it's her brother. And I love you, Kayla. Okay, so first of all, I would love to know how he ends up passing. And he says he tells me, okay. He goes, yes, Kato, but maybe there's like an inability to walk, or like you're deteriorating, but you don't necessarily realize that you're deteriorating in some way. Oh, I gotta know how he ended up passing. I am at the edge of my seat with this, to be very honest with you. Hello, Miss Pettycat. I know I can't help but say hi to you guys still all the time. Like, hey, I know I'm super busy, but hello, everybody. Because you guys know I love you. There's nothing I can do about it. All right, I'm so excited to be back. Can't wait to see if my spirit comes through. I'm excited to be back. I feel like I feel like I did take kind of a little bit of extra days off, but hey, it happens. It really does happen. All right, we are just waiting for a response from Sierra. We're going to hopefully confirm. Oh, thank you. We're going to hopefully confirm how he ended up passing, but we have confirmed in depth that it is her brother. She did say our description thank you. She did say our description of like going along in a situation and potentially even like a partial responsibility feeling for it. All right, sounds good. I will check the queue in just a second. I'm trying to get into the queue. I'd love to know my family's okay. Just go to my website, katothemedium.com, and I would absolutely love to have you. I see you, Jackie and Amanda. I am probably going to be full for today. Sierra, do you want to come back this evening at like 9 p.m. and do your cards then? Come on in, everybody. And Sierra, if it is filtering, if you're trying to respond and it's not working, I don't know if we have any moderators in here that could help us out, but if you're trying to respond and it's not working, make sure you can go ahead and maybe rephrase what it is that you are saying, or gotta book a session for that. Oh, hi Connor. Gotta book a session for it today, but I am the free medium, so make sure you are hitting the follow button. I'm not trying to have a lot of stagnant time in her session, but your person is definitely loud and clear. That's for sure. All right, come on in, everybody. Would love to have you. I'm going to close the queue at this time just so we can make sure everybody gets caught up on. I'm so happy you guys are excited for me to be back. Come on in, come on in. Jill, hello, how are you? Thank you so much for following me, and I'll be back for freebies tomorrow as well. I have missed you too. Come on in. Hi, everybody. All right, so anybody want to become a mod and help me? The Crafty Devil, I'm going to make you a moderator. Can I make you a moderator? Boop. Hold on. How did I do this before? Okay, add moderator, confirm, and then Crafty Devil, can you comment, and then for Sierra, if you respond to that person's comment, if you respond to Crafty Devil's comment, there, see how she said yeah? So comment, respond to her comment, and it should help unfilter you, or just reword what you're trying to say a little bit, so that way we can get it unfiltered. Hopefully it stops filtering you for sure. I don't want a lot of dead in the recording, but I'm not ever going to like repiece them together, so I don't see her comments at all. I don't see her either. So if you're here, please let us know by double tapping the screen. We are all definitely looking for you. Hopefully Spirit left you alone long enough for us to get a reading, but we will see. Sarah, you're on deck, then Jackie and Amanda and Jacqueline. Hopefully we'll be able to get through everybody. Welcome, welcome. Come on in. Hi, Sarah. I see you. I see that you're commenting. So in a different way, can you tell me how we ended up passing? You can say medically. You can say no hard feelings. If not, of course. Okay, no problem. So I see that you're commenting. You can try to reword it, try to say it so vaguely, use emojis, do spaces, do whatever. So I definitely see that you are trying. But you know what? Sometimes Spirit is going to filter what our responses even are. All right. So it's, algorithm, put periods in between too, right? Anybody else just on the edge of their seat for these right now? Because I definitely am. Okay, so Sierra says that he was actually sick, okay? And based on what he was telling me is he didn't realize it was as bad as it actually was. And he realized very briefly right at the end, he had that moment of realization that he wasn't going to make it out of it. Remember when he had talked about him like deteriorating and not really getting around so much toward the end, and like things just escalating in him, that's weird and it wouldn't let me type it. That is so wild. He's also telling me that you have some of his shirts that since he's ended up passing. You've had dreams of him since he's ended up passing. And then he also goes, my ashes, he says. So I feel like we have a piece of him or part of him that we have in something. And he says he loves the way that you're choosing to honor his memory, all the ways. And he goes, it's working. She knows she's having communication with me. I just keep thinking of like, you just hear the right thing at the right time on like, you have a piece of his hair. And then he even said to me, he goes, ashes, she has a real piece of me, and you have an actual piece of his hair. And remember when I'm going to switch it back to the view, and you'll be able to see this on your recording, but I actually wrote hair right here. Remember when we had started and we started talking about his hair? How cool is that? So your brother's at peace. He says, thank you for carrying me with you everywhere we go, which seems really cheesy and funny and now kind of like sarcastic when I say it out loud. He goes, just pay close attention and stop second guessing yourself. That's all you need to know. That's all you need to know. He loves you. He's not going anywhere, and he's an incredible communicator. Thank you so much for contacting your brother through me. He's a great energy. Pay attention to your dreams for the next couple nights, because he is definitely going to be there. In the next like 3 nights, he's going to be there for sure.